All right, let's set the stage for this one. Today in Phoenix, we dive into some serious issues coming out of Eloy Detention Center with a surprise spotlight on human rights.
And welcome, I'm Leah.
And I'm Garrett. You're listening to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett, right here from Phoenix.
First up, let's open the book on this. Congresswoman Yasamin Ansari made an unannounced visit to the Eloy ICE Detention Center last month. And wow, the conditions she found there are really alarming.
Yeah, Leah, and this wasn't just a casual drop-in. Ansari, who's known for her advocacy work, spent 3 hours inside the center and heard some pretty distressing stories from the female detainees. They spoke about abusive treatment, a lack of proper facilities, and even degrading behavior from the guards. Can you believe that's even a thing?
Honestly, Garrett, the human rights implications are staggering. The Eloy facility has a notorious reputation, dating back to 2019 when it was dubbed one of the deadliest ICE facilities. This isn't new for them, and it just highlights the systemic issues in our immigration detention system.
Right? And the stories she shared about forced marches without water. That's a massive human rights concern. Plus, there's this one guard who reportedly said detained folks were paying the price of the American dream. That's just cruel. All right, let's roll on. Next up, the news from immigration courts here in Arizona. Here's the scoop. The Trump administration is back with its controversial tactics, this time resuming ICE arrests at courthouses. They're targeting immigrants with dismissed cases, which has sparked quite a bit of protest from rights groups and some political figures.
Yeah, Garrett, it's really concerning. These arrests aim at people who have been compliant with the legal process, which is key to understanding the outrage. Immigrant rights groups are up in arms, and it's causing a huge stir in terms of ethical and legal debates.
Absolutely. We've even seen friction between what federal policies aim to do versus how communities feel about safety. It's a tricky situation for sure.
Let's move ahead. Let's switch it up and talk about press freedom in Fountain Hills. There's been quite a kerfuffle over the town council's decision to remove the press table from their chambers. This was basically retaliation against the Fountain Hills Times-Independent's critical coverage.
And Leah, it's wild. Emails exposed by Councilmember Brenda Kalivianakis show that the table removal was due to council members' dislike of the newspaper's tone. It stirred up debates on press freedom, paralleling national discussions about the First Amendment.
It's like an attack on transparency and democracy, don't you think? When government officials clamp down on free press, it sends a chilling message.
And residents are pushing back with concerns about authoritarian behavior. It's definitely a shakeup for democracy in a small-town setting. What's coming up next? Now onto a more somber note, Sean Bicking's tragic drowning in Tempe. This is just painful. Sean was an unhoused individual, and his death 3 years ago sparked a huge outcry because police stood by and did nothing to save him.
Exactly. Garrett, Sean's mother keeps pushing for justice and better safety measures. While they've installed flotation rings around Tempe Town Lake, many are saying it's not enough. The broader issue of police interaction with unhoused communities is still under the microscope.
Yeah, and there's a wrongful death lawsuit still ongoing, which shows the community won't let this slide. We're demanding accountability and reforms in police training and response. Real talk, this one really resonates with me.
Time to move forward. Finally, some positive news for once. Surprise, Arizona has been named as one of the most affordable cities in the nation for homebuyers. That's impressive, given the rise in housing costs since 2021.
Leah, that's pretty cool, right? Amidst all the economic challenges, Surprise stands out. It's a great place for homebuyers. How often do you see a city hold up against high interest rates and still attract buyers?
Totally, Garrett. Despite what's happening nationwide, it's refreshing to see a place that truly supports prospective homeowners. It's almost like a beacon of hope in today's economy.
And that's a wrap for this one, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
Absolutely. Keep informed and make sure to join us again tomorrow here on Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett. From Phoenix, have a great day.